1 week from today, voters will choose a new second ward representative for Columbia City Council. Good evening, everyone. I'm Evie Allen.
And I'm Taylor Freeman. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. The special election includes just two candidates, Ken Rice and Vera Elwood. The position opened back in May after former councilperson Lisa Meyer resigned due to health reasons. KOMU 8's Abigail Klinkerman checked in with both candidates one last time before Election Day and is in the studio now with what you need to know before you vote.
Yeah, Ken Rice is the Chief Operating Officer of Picklemans, and you might recognize his name from the Columbia Public Schools election earlier this year. Vera Elwood works as a youth coordinator for the Center Project, a local LGBTQ+ organization. Now, these two have been busy, and I sat down with each of them at the start of their campaigns. After nearly 2 months of forums, endorsements, and finance reports, I wanted to get one final update to highlight what you need to know before heading to the polls.
My name's Vera Elwood.
It's Ken Rice here again.
They are now familiar faces to Second Ward residents.
I am running for Columbia City Council
On a short-lived race for the suddenly open City Council seat.
Ward 2 is a great place to live. I'm blessed to be here.
In short, Rice wants to bring
Less talk, more action.
a mantra he believes the council struggles with.
Can't just keep saying that, well, we'll leave it for another council to do and another administration to do. No, we have to stand up and actually take action to make these projects go forward.
Citing infrastructure concerns like the need for a new power grid and water tower, projects that are already financed through pre-approved bonds.
We need to take the positive steps in doing that, and we need to specifically hold our city manager accountable.
Calling out the city manager's request for all departments to cut 3%.
You don't take a sledgehammer to the thing and just say cut 3%. You have to go line item by line, and this is a 400-page budget.
And Elwood's goal, to build a Columbia for all.
I believe that Columbia is a place where everyone can and should feel safe, feel welcome, and feel truly at home.
With an emphasis on accessibility.
Whether that is making sure that we are accessible to disabled people, making sure that we're accessible to mobility aid users, making sure that we're accessible to our aging population.
And a contrasting view on infrastructure to take it one step at a time.
I do know that there is more work that needs to be done, but not only is there a cost issue, there's also a how many projects can we take on in 1 year issue.
At a time when Columbia is short 51 police officers and 12 firefighters, each candidate has different ideas to fund the shortage.
We have to prioritize those. More police officers, that's a need. More firefighters, that's a need. More mental health, those are needs. Some of the other things that are out there, the Office of Sustainability, I think it's a great, program. However, do we need to add 6 more positions to that office at this time?
We just need to figure out what we can move around in order to pay these positions what they are worth when they are putting their lives on the line. Right now, we are paying $3.8 million to outsource our fleet maintenance, and those are costs that we could be saving by keeping that work in-house.
Yeah, so we took a look at their latest campaign finance reports, and it says that Elwood has raised a little over $19,000 and Rice raising a little over $7,500.
And so do you think, Abigail, that that's a fair representation of their support, though?
You know, not necessarily, because Verewood has 43 individual donors, and Rice is actually pretty close behind her with 37.
Okay.
And I mean, if we look back at the mayoral race in April, Blair Murphy actually raised nearly 4 times the amount as Barbara Buffalo. And as we know,
We know who won that one, for sure.
Exactly.
All right.
So no excuse absentee voting did open last week and will continue through August 4th. For a list of locations and times you can cast your vote, you can visit our website at KOMU.com.